All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully, you had a chance to get outside early this morning. It just feels fantastic outside. I want to start by showing you some of the numbers off the LCRA, Lower Colorado River Authority sensors out in the hill country. I love looking at these on these like cool early season mornings because this is where you have those low-lying wind protected spots that can really drop. So look out here at Llano County, we've got a 56. That might be our coolest number. Oh, here's a 55. 55, a few more 55. So we had numbers at least as cool as the mid 50s. Austin in town dropped down to 63, which is our coolest day in 118 days going back to May 13th. So the reason we are so cool and comfortable this morning, we have very dry air in place. And, as we've talked about 100 different times, the thing about dry air, cools down easily, also heats up easily. So it will be pretty hot here in Central Texas and all across the state today. Here's a closer look at our local area. Austin will be up around 93 or 94 today. And like as we talk about the warm up, is this a big difference compared to the weekend, which was cool and damp and rainy? Yes, but these numbers are more or less average for this time of the year. And again, at least it's kind of a dry heat, sunny sky should be. All things considered, a pretty nice day here across Central Texas. Here are the numbers off the National Model Blend for the next 10 days. And I'll just be honest with you. I'd like to get into the details, the nitty gritty with these early morning forecast videos. There's not a lot to talk about. Look at this. We're going to get one more nice morning tonight into tomorrow morning that will be in the 60s. But as we go into Thursday, Friday, humidity increases. So that's going to put an end to our nice mornings. Morning lows will be back in the low 70s. And then afternoons will get up upper 90s and just level off and stay there. So that will be a little above average for this time of the year. And honestly, I don't see any chance for rain over the next 7 to 10 days, just like as quiet as can be. But again, we'll enjoy this last cool, crisp night for a while. Here are the numbers tonight into Wednesday morning. We're looking at mainly low to mid 60s here across Central Texas. The National Model Blend has 67 for Austin. Honestly, I'd probably put us closer to like 64, 65 tonight. So I won't shortchange you a couple degrees. But we'll have some more, upper 50s, low 60s over parts of the hill country. As I mentioned, look at this. Just legitimately nothing. Weather Prediction Center in-house model for the next 7 days has no rain. A little bit of activity down in South Texas and closer to the coast, but we're just quiet. And this, man, it is, let's see, today's the 9th. Tomorrow's the 10th, which is climatologically the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season. And there's just nothing, absolutely nothing. No chance of tropical development over the next 7 days. But I always like to remind people, and we talked about this on TV last night, the hurricane season is long. We have the rest of September, we have the rest of October, and we have through November where you can have tropical activity. So here the week 2 and week 3 extended. It's like a new experimental type outlook that the Climate Prediction Center is doing. And they're highlighting in week 2, which is September 10th through the 16th, low chance over the Gulf and Caribbean, low chance over the MDR, and then same thing in the week 3, low chance over the Gulf, and then actually a moderate chance over the MDR. So while it's quiet right now, there's a lot of warm water out there, and at some point I think the switch could flip again where we start to get active again and see some tropical systems develop. But for now, nothing that we're worried about here in Texas or really anywhere for that matter. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, all of a sudden we're going the other way. I know we've had some of these, we've had 2 early season fronts, which is kind of a nice treat for us. But now as we go September 14th through September 18th, the darker orange is back. So that's a pretty high likelihood of above normal temperatures, which again, this time of the year is going to be, putting us into the mid and upper 90s. And then at that same time frame, odds of rain decreasing, completely dry again on my 7-day forecast. So we're favored for below average precipitation. Here's some of the model data, then I'll let you go. Again, it's pretty quiet. European model, I think this is too cool, so we'll kind of skip past that. GFS model, I think probably has a little bit of a better idea here. Mid to upper 90s for not just the rest of this week, but for the foreseeable future. This will take us out, like 14 days, and it actually shows some potential for potentially triple digits as we get later into this month. You guys know how I roll. I think this model blend this time of the year, assuming we don't have any sort of big cold front or anything crazy going on, does a good job. So We'll be, 93-ish today, and then it's going to be mid or upper 90s from there on out, which again is just going to put us a little hotter than average for this time of the year. No chance for rain, not tracking anymore, cold fronts or anything like that for now, so it's just going to be pretty quiet. All right, y'all enjoy one more nice, cool, crisp morning. I'll have another forecast video posted for you around this time tomorrow morning. Have a good day.